Hi guys, welcome to Money Kitchen Addiction. It's your girl, the only Monique with the double KK. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook banga soup from scratch with banga fruits and how to make your own banga paste, okay? So guys, let me quickly introduce to you the ingredients that I will be using to cook. All right, so this is the banga fruit. You can use more or less. Using the banga fruit will make your banga taste differently, like you can't argue that. Okay, so I wonder why people who are based in Nigeria also use banga paste when they have fresh banga. So guys, so this is the amount of the banga fruit that I will be using. I will be using dry pepper and crayfish. You can use more or less depending on the quantity you are cooking. Okay, so these are the banga ingredients. That's banga powder, banga leaf, banga stick, and oriema. So I think these have their traditional name, but I don't just know it. But if you want to get it, you can go to anywhere they sell pepper soup spices and just tell them I want banga spices, like the powder, the leaf, the stick, and oriema, and you will get it just like this. Like without this let me just tell you, your banga will just be naked. Like this is what give it that Nigeria banga taste. Okay, so I will be using 2 stock cube, salt, and native stock, which we call Ivarie in Benin. I will be using you guys know I love cow trip, so I will be using cow ring, ishaki, and ifuku. All are cow trip. Okay, and I will be using cow meat. Okay, that's beef. So guys, this is it, all cleaned up and ready to cook. And I will be using smoked fish. I don't have dry fish today, so I decided to smoke my own fish myself. Okay, so I'll be using smoked mackerel fish, and I will be using catfish. Like catfish always take banga soup to another level. No be say should be already cleaned, cut, and I also remove the bones, but this is optional. You can cook it along with the bones if you want. So guys, let's start cooking. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour the banga fruits inside the pot, add in water, and cover it to cook. Like it will take like 15 minutes to be well cooked. So I'm just going to cover it and put this aside so we start cooking the meat. So I won't waste your time. Let's just cook it chop. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm just going to cover it and let's proceed with the next. Now place a pot of fire and I'm going to pour the meat inside. The meat is already cleaned. I'm going to add in the stock cube and the banga stick and salt. So this is the first thing that I'm going to be adding, and I won't be adding water because I will be using a lot of water to mill the banga. So I am going to cook the meat half done. Like the meat is going to stay on fire for like 6 minutes. Then so guys, while we cover the meat to cook, let's proceed to the next level. Okay, now I'm going to bring my mortar out. I'm using a small mortar and pestle. So the banga is already cooked, so this is how to make your own banga paste. Okay guys, so back in Nigeria, this is how we make it with the big mortar and big pestle. Okay, so the banga is fully cooked. I'm just going to transfer some of the banga inside my mortar. Then I am going to pound. Like I am going to pound very aggressively because hey, this banga can be so strong. So guys, the more I pound, the more I am adding to it. The reason why I'm doing so is for it not to pour on the floor. Okay, this is how we were taught, and I still have those memories in my head. Okay, so that's it, and I'm going to do it like 2 times. Like I'm not going to show the other part, like I don't want my video to be too long. Okay guys, so let's keep pounding. So guys, after I am done pounding, I'm going to transfer this inside a pot or a bowl. Okay, and I already have boiled water. I boiled water with my boiler that I'm going to use. You need a very hot water to mill out the juice. Okay guys, So let's transfer it. So I am going to add in hot water, but I won't be adding much. I'm just going to be doing it little by little because I'm going to mill it like 3 times. So I don't want it to be too watery. So I am just going to be adding in a little water. Okay, then I'm going to mill it 3 times. So like that, we are done to go. So guys, after that I am going to save it out. I'm going to save out the juice just as I'm doing in the video right now. Then I will still continue with same process. I transfer it inside the pot, pour in hot water, and still mix it before I mill out the juice. Then I will do it one more time again. Now this is the last time, and I'm really going to use my hand to make sure I mill out all the juice. Okay, that's it. Now I am also going to sieve out the juice, and so this is how your banga paste is being made. Okay, so guys, let's go check the meat. Like I said, after 6 minutes, and this is after 6 minutes. The meat is not fully done, it's still very hard, but I just pre-cook it like this so the ingredients, the stock cube and the salt will go inside the meat, you understand? So I'm going to remove it from the pot. The reason why I'm doing it this way, because I don't want my meat to be to be too soft. I don't love soft meat. You guys know I love meat, so I need to you need to take time before I swallow it. So if you love soft meat, you can just pour in the banga and cook it along with the meat. Okay, so I still left the banga stick inside because it's going to give it a flavor. So this is it, and I'm going to add the native stock. That's what we call avaria. I think all tribe have native stock, okay, but we call it avaria in Benin, and this is how it looks. Now I am going to pour in the banga leaf. I am going to pour in the crayfish, blend pepper, and blend orima. I blend them all with the crayfish, otherwise it won't be smooth. So if you want your orima to be well smooth, blend it with crayfish. Okay, I just pour it in. I am going to add in the catfish. Then I almost forgot to add in the banga powder. Like, hey, I remember so early. I just added the salt. I just added the stock cube, one stock cube, making it 3 altogether. Now I am going to stir, then add in the banga powder because I almost forgot. So guys, I am going to give it a stir, then I cover it to cook. I'm going to cover it to cook for like 15 minutes. Okay, and at this point I'm going to test if the salt, the stock cube, or all the ingredients are okay with it. If not, you can add more. Now I'm going to cover it to cook for 15 minutes. And this is after 15 minutes. I'm still going to give it a stir. So if you are using my recipe, I will advise you remove the fish at this point, but for me, I'm not going to remove the fish because I'm going to be so careful with it. But for it not to break, you can remove the fish if you want. Okay, so now I am going to add in the meat after 15 minutes of cooking the banga. I am adding the meat at this time because the meat was not fully cooked earlier. So after adding in the meat, I am also going to add in the dry mackerel fish, smoked mackerel fish. Like how I smoke my mackerel fish without oven. I'm going to be posting the recipe soon. Anticipate. Okay, guys. So guys, I'm going to stir it and cover it to cook for another 15 minutes. Okay. So this is after 15 minutes. Like I scoop out the oil on top. Like I didn't show that part. You can just use your spoon to scoop out some oil if the oil it releases is too much. Okay, so I scooped out the oil behind the scene, and this is after 15 minutes. Like I still want it to be a bit thicker. I don't like it so thick, but like this is still too light for me. Okay, so I still want to cover it to cook for another, like how long you, how thick you want it. Okay, if you want it thicker, you cover it for so long. So this is it. This is the consistency that I want my banga soup to be. I so much love this soup. Like I love banga soup, but this was really, it tastes different. Like if you really want to enjoy banga soup and you have access to banga fruit, I would just advise you cook it from the scratch. Like you can't compare it with the banga paste, not even, like I'm not kidding. So I'm going to serve some, like let me want eat this head of catfish. Hey, I'm going to use mine to enjoy swallow, like anything. I'm going to use it to enjoy swallow. Guess that I'm going to use it to enjoy starch. Okay, it goes for anything called swallow except amala. I don't like it in amala. So this is it, guys. I hope you love this video, and please give it a thumbs up. Please, if you love this video, please also help me to share and also like. Okay, drop a comment. I'm reading your comment and I will be replying as fast as possible. This is it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.